Hello and welcome to another video. Thank goodness today has been much better than yesterday. Yesterday, if you watched the last video, you'll know was pretty horrible. That made me kind of nervous for this week because I have 2 appointments, both of them in the morning. Yesterday I was really worried that I wasn't going to be able to make it to them, but I'm hopeful now that that won't happen. So tomorrow morning I have a dentist appointment, just a checkup. It's at midday, so is that technically in the morning? Probably not, but for me it definitely is because I don't do appointments before lunch generally. Hopefully I will get a good night's sleep and I'll feel as well as possible for it tomorrow. So I was supposed to have a dentist appointment today, wasn't I? Supposed being the key word there in that sentence. Pretty much right after I filmed that clip last night, my stomach started to get quite bad. And usually when I say my stomach is bad, I mean my bloating and my burping. I don't tend to mean my nausea because although that is definitely there, well, I wouldn't class it as severe. But last night, all night, it was severe. I actually thought maybe I'd eaten something bad because it was so out of the ordinary for me. I did manage to sleep some, so I was actually hopeful when I woke up this morning that I would be able to go. I couldn't really eat any breakfast, but more importantly, I couldn't drink much, which means that on top of the nausea, I was getting dehydrated. By 10 a.m, I was like, no, I don't think I'm going to be able to go. I was really frustrated, but I was feeling so ill that it was just clear that I couldn't have done it, it wouldn't have been possible. I always go through the same cycle of emotions after I have to cancel appointments. Initially, I feel relieved because I've been stressing about it and been getting anxious. Once that anxiety wears off, I start to feel better. And then once I start to feel a bit better, I start feeling guilty and unsure as to whether I should have cancelled the appointment. I think I should have just pushed through, I should have just done it. I'm really trying to break that cycle because I know that it's really unhealthy. Today my nausea is less than yesterday, which is really good. But the bad news is that I've somehow managed to trap a nerve in my neck overnight. I just woke up this morning and I can't turn my head that way. I can turn my head that way a little bit, but it doesn't feel great. I mean, I have to laugh. I really have to laugh because otherwise I will cry, because this week so far is making it very difficult for me to stay positive and for me to stay upbeat. This is pretty much all I've been doing today, just lying in bed, very still, with a hot water bottle on my neck. The hot water bottle definitely helps some, so that's really good. I'm supposed to have an appointment tomorrow morning. I'm supposed to go and have my blood taken at 9:20, which is going to be very difficult in and of itself, even without this going on here. So I'm trying to decide whether I should cancel. You'll know that I already cancelled one appointment this week, and I really don't want to have to cancel another one. To go to the appointment tomorrow, I have to have a shower and wash my hair today. I am torn between having a shower and washing my hair and hoping that the hot water will help the pain and maybe, I don't want to say fix the trapped nerve, but help it get untrapped, if that's a thing, or whether I should just call it quits for this week and just cancel and accept the fact that it's been a bit of a fail in terms of doing what I was planning on doing. I'm going to be honest, I'm leaning more towards that second option. I'm really tired. Being in pain, being in extra pain makes you tired. I'm in a bad mood because I can't really move, and that's even without the extra pain that the shower will cause. Obviously, I'm going to have to move my head a little bit. I'm going to have to lift my arms up, and yeah, I'm not sure that that is doable. The stubborn part of me really wants to just do it, push through the pain, because I mean, the trapped nerve is not serious. Like, it's not gonna cause any serious damage if I just push through the pain. It's just gonna be really painful. I don't want to have to cancel another appointment. I don't want to have another thing hanging over me that I have to do. I have so many things. I just don't know what is the right thing to do. I just want my body to cooperate so I can have a shower and wash my hair today, so I can get a good night's sleep, and so I can go to the blood test tomorrow morning, get my blood taken and find out how my diabetes is doing. I just want that to go smoothly, and it's not. I've admitted defeat. Having a shower was just too much. I could not do it. So I called and rescheduled my blood test for 2 weeks' time, the same week as my rescheduled dentist appointment. So I'm really hoping that that week is not a repeat of this week and I end up rearranging them both again. That would be a disaster. Seeing as today has been so terrible, I've decided to treat myself to, you can't even see what's in the bowl, some rhubarb compote and Greek yogurt. I don't do that very often because it's got a little bit of sugar in, so I do try and avoid that, and I try and eat as little dairy as possible. But as I said, today has been a really bad day, and actually it's just been a really bad week, as I said in the last clip, so I need a treat. Thankfully today, the trapped nerve pain has been a bit better. The trapped nerve pain in itself has been much better, but the other muscles in my neck have kind of seized up around it. I think because yesterday I was just in so much pain that I just tensed up involuntarily. I've also been so fatigued. Until about 6 p.m. I couldn't even sit up, because the brain fog would get even worse if I sat up. And I think that is because it's been really humid here today. The humidity hasn't gone below 70% all day, which for someone with POTS, or at least for me anyway, is the worst sort of weather condition for me. It always renders me completely and utterly useless. No, I shouldn't say useless, because I'm not useless. It renders me completely and utterly inert. So that's what today has been like. I'm going to hope that I feel well enough tomorrow to have a shower and wash my hair. My aunt and uncle and 3 cousins are coming to visit us for the weekend. They're getting here on Friday evening. I don't want to use my energy over the weekend to shower and wash my hair. I'd rather use it to try and see them and spend time with them. So fingers crossed that I'm able to do that tomorrow. Today's been the first day this week. Oh, no, the second day, because Monday was okay actually, wasn't it? Yeah, it was okay because it lulled me into a false sense of security. The second day this week that I've actually been able to sit up before 5-6 p.m. in the evening. Sit up in bed, that is, not sit up in a chair. And that has made me so happy. I can't even tell you. Mentally, I've been feeling much better today just because I can sit up. Yeah, I just feel like okay. I don't feel horrendous, and the past few days I've been feeling horrendous. Just really hoping that tomorrow is a good day. I was expecting to feel really terrible today because I slept terribly last night, but it hasn't been as bad as I was expecting, which is really good. I actually think I've been coping pretty well today because it's really hot again. My room is just, I think it's 28 degrees in there, which is why I'm in my parents' room now. Every so often I'm like, oh, it was so hot, I have to get out of here, and I come and I just sit in my parents' room for a bit, which is at the front of the house and very cool. My family have been out all day today, which is a shame really, because as I said, I've not been feeling that bad, but I totally understand why they don't want to stay in the house all day. I have spent my energy today preparing for a phone appointment on Monday that I have with my Lyme doctor to talk about the latest batch of test results. I'm feeling okay about it actually. I feel really prepared now because I've gone through all the results and I've written out all my questions. I don't think I would have had the energy to do that if I hadn't had to cancel my appointments earlier in the week. So that is a silver lining of the horror that has been this week. You have been here all day, haven't you? And to be honest, I can hardly blame you. I crashed really badly yesterday afternoon. I had a combination of really bad GI symptoms and really bad POTS symptoms. I couldn't lie down because I needed to sit up so I could get the trapped air out, but sitting up, not good for my POTS, made my POTS very angry. I just felt horrific, whatever position I lay or sat in. It meant that I couldn't go down and see my family for the entire day yesterday. I didn't see them at all. Everyone had dinner outside in the garden last night, and my bedroom window overlooks the garden, and obviously I had it open and I could hear them eating and talking and laughing, and I was just sat up here by myself, and God, that made me feel depressed. It really did. Today, however, I managed to go downstairs and sit in the lounge for about an hour and chat to people. So at least I've done something, you know, at least I've seen them a little bit. That's way better than nothing. My cousins and aunt and uncle have left now. I really hate that I can't participate at all in anything. It just seems to hit me more when it's family stuff and I can't be a part of it. I just feel totally invisible. But luckily these family events are few and far between, so I don't have to feel like this that often. Today is Sunday, so it's the end of another video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!